run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game.
What up, everybody? Charles Macro here today, back again, jumping back into Planet Zoo. All right, guys, we're continuing on with this successful start of a zoo. In the last one, we got our first habitat and our only habitat built and functioning. We got animals in it. We chose the wild dogs because the wild dogs is a really good animal to start with. The people like to view it, but you also get a short breeding time for them as well. Now, what we're doing today is we're going to go ahead and spice up our buildings because we built these buildings early when we laid out our staff areas, and we built these shops: food shop, drink shop, balloon shop, and then the bathroom. Now, you don't have to get too crazy, too aesthetically, off the chart with your design of your buildings. The people just want the buildings. They just want you to customize them. They just don't want to see these plain buildings. And then, you put foliage, you put little accents to help. So I'm going with the brick wall. I'm starting with the brick wall. I'm putting a space in between the buildings on this grid, and make sure you add it to the group when you're building. Add to the group that is already there and try to build in groups because you actually can save them as a group. Then if you want to plant them later in another part that you build or put them and upload them to the workshop, you have that option. So I'm using the brick paneling. And again, we're carrying on. I feel like it should be a way to not have to click each one. You should be able to click and drag. I feel like that was, you were able to do that on Planet Coaster. And I think the function just hasn't been implemented yet. So right now it's just doing each panel one by one by one by one. But I'm sure they'll update that and make it where you can click and drag so you don't have to do each individually. I'm also putting some space at the top because, who knows? Well, one, I'm doing it like this because I want to put some signage up there. So you do it that way to add room for the larger signage. But also, we may one day want to do a 2-level shop or just get really crazy with the design, maybe a pathway to walk through. Who knows? So this leaves us some wiggle room in case we want to come back, even though we always can come back and redesign and customize. Now, I am going with this kind of corrugated looking roof panel. I'm sticking with the flat look. Most of my stuff here starting out is still going to be square. I'm trying to see how these awnings work. Trying to see how they function, and I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna start with just simplistic looks starting out. We want to do that, and we want to get the functionality up. We want to get the profitability up of our park, which will happen. This is going to attract more people to these shops. They're already becoming more attracted to the exhibit. And so now we're, again, touching up the shop. Okay, we got the toilet blocks. You see right there, the scenery is only 26% for this toilet block. And that means that people aren't as attracted to coming to it. They're thinking that everything's kind of ugly around here. And then, of course, I'm looking at the people to see what they're talking about. The prices are still good to them. They talking about the view of the African dog could be better. So we're going to maybe open up another spot here in a moment. Now, they do have special wall panels with windows cut out of different types, of different variants, but they have one specifically that works well with the shop. So we're looking for that one. And to make sure it's on the group. You made that little group pop up. Come on, there it is. And then you click. Okay, now it's on the group grid. And now I can get it in here to the shop. So we're going to do that with all three of these. Then it's one with like a full opening right here. I ain't sure if it's a better one, but this is going to be the best one we use right now for these bathrooms. I still feel like it should be a better one, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay. So let me see how I want to do with this signage. Versi Ventu. That's the sign they have in there. Yeah. Oh, and guys, hit me in the comment box. Again, let me know if you've been playing Planet Zoo or any games like it. They have Zoo Tycoon that's actually made by some of the same developers. Or some of the developers who make this, that was one of the early games they made. That's free on Xbox if you have the Game Pass. It'll get you kind of like in the zone or kind of testing this out some. But definitely get Planet Zoo when it drops because this is a great game. This is the updated model, custom model of the game. So, okay, looking at staff. Now, staff should come. I think you don't have to actually hire the staff for the buildings. I think they come on their own. Now let's see. We aren't making any money. Yeah, where's my staff? Now sometimes they go take breaks. So I'm gonna give them a second to come back. And let's look at our animal trade. So I bought some African buffaloes. I have ostriches. I've just been storing up animals, and I suggest you store up animals. Just always go check the cash listings, see things that you can catch for a good price. And more so than the price, because you'll find them in the same range. You want to look at their genetics and their breeding, their size, their longevity, their fertility, their immunity, and you want to get the ones that are having the highest ratings for the best price. Try to stay away from the ones that have reds, period. Even if it's some blues and greens, stay away from those reds. Okay. So let's see. We have no security guard. Don't worry about that. The quarantine. We're going to get to the quarantine. Don't worry about that right now. The workshop. Don't worry about that right now. We're just keeping the cost as minimum as possible. Or as minimal as possible. Excuse me. Okay. So the zoo standard ticket price is fair. Okay. This person ain't thinking about much. The zoo, and there are a lot of damaged things around here. Why people damaging my park? Why y'all damaging my park though? Why you damaging my park though? I'm just saying. Okay, so where do I want to? I'm thinking that I want to open up another area so that these people can view. I guess it's a little too far. Okay, yeah, we're still profiting. Once they get in, they start going, we're profiting. Even if it's only 150, 200, 300, it's all profit. That's what we want. That's what we need. That's what we building for. Okay, suppose the view of the African wild dog from here is fine. I suppose the view of the African wild dog here is fine. Okay, that's the guest thoughts. The barrier status is 53%. The cleanliness is 97%. Okay. So now I want to check back on my wild dogs. The enrichment, I got to do some research, and we'll get the research center. But right now I can't do any of those. We'll get to that after we making a little money. Let's see. But they're all pretty happy for the most part. I'm gonna get my little joint. I built that. I handcrafted that. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of this bedding in there for them, so they have a little place to lay down, get comfortable. We'll put a few in here that encourage them to come. Get out. Get them a little chill time. Go to your crib and just get your relax on, wild dog. Then we'll put a few out here so that they can lay around and in the view of the people. Get a little shade sometimes. The reason that we're kind of profit lossing right now is just because we're building stuff. So they're taking the things you build into account. Once that falls off, it'll go back into the profit margin because I'm not really spending. The African wild dog looks bored. Yeah, you saying bigger, better. Yeah, we just starting out. The ticket price is fair. That's what you want to do. Get the ticket price to fair. So when you adjust it, if it's green and they're saying it's good or it's great, you want to go down until it says fair. And if you go to below fair, they'll turn around and some people will walk away if you're overpricing. But fair is perfect. Okay. So let's see. Where do I want to put another opening? Because they're viewing right there. They're viewing up here as well. So I'm thinking I want to put one on this right side, on this same side, maybe right by the cut. I don't want it to get congested over there by where they first split the path, but we could do here, right here on the corner. And let's see. I think I want to do one on the other side. You see, we don't got a lot of donations right there. I'm going to move it right here in front of this gate. That way, while they're viewing, they going to get that inclination to dig in their pockets and throw in the donation bin. Okay, we'll leave that there. So as I was saying, I do want to make an opening over here. I have that little V up there, so I don't know if I want to do it to V or come down some. So we'll do it right here. Again, I don't want to get the path all congested, but it is what it is. So we'll duplicate and we'll put another one right here in front instead of just moving it. Still want to leave that around there. Get them all types of opportunities to donate. Okay, and look at that. They're already using it. Wow. They're really, really happy to see these dogs. Let's see if we can get how they're feeling, okay? Come on, man. Let me know about the wild dogs. How you feel? Is this a good view? Is this a good view? How you feel? Is that really how you feel? How do I get to the African wild dog? You're right here, person. Now, sometimes the thoughts and things of that nature, they look off. They're usually correct, but just the how do I get to the African wild dog? He's standing there looking at it. But then again, that's a recent thought. So it keeps up with the recent thought. So that's what he was letting him know that where he wanted to go. Now he's here. Okay. All right. All right. So what do we want to do? I'm going to go ahead and put another habitat sign right here so that they can utilize it while they're viewing at this viewing spot. They get their education on because you know we got to educate our people. You know we got to educate our people. That's what it's all about. It's for the youths and for the adults. All right, cool, cool. Our pen is coming along. Nice, 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 nice. I'm liking the way this is going. Okay, we'll put another informational or educational sign right there as well. Once again, we got to keep our people informed. Okay. It's coming along nicely, and we getting a nice little crowd up in here. Getting a nice little crowd up in here. Okay. Now, I am going to do a little bit more to this building, but again, I'm just adjusting this, adding things to this pen, habitat, and kind of seeing how the customers, how they respond. All right, all right, all right. So let's see. Now I do want to trying to see if I can clear these trees out because I do want to prepare this. It won't let me delete this tree. This tree is just fixed to the park. I can't delete it. Normally you can delete the trees. I cannot delete this. Wow. What about this one? Let's see. Okay. Because I actually want to build over here. This is where I'm going to start building my next habitat. I'm thinking I'll do it on this side. And it'll be more of the multicultural, multi-species pen. But I cannot delete these trees. Okay, I can delete that one. Okay, there we go. There we go. But this one, you see that? It won't let me delete it. All right, so they're saying, you got to leave that one, man. You can't delete that tree. All right, if that's the way it is. Okay. All right, look at that profit. We profiting $750 now. 150 in the park. Look at that, $750. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say we're taking it easy, step by step. Don't overdo it in the beginning, and then just pick you a animal type to go with. And yes, that's what's up. That is what's up. We profiting now. So you can really just sit back. If you get to this point, you could build more, but you really just want to sit back, let your money accrue. Just put it on, just fast forward, put it on the highest speed. And then you can kind of go from there. And once you say what we'll say 30,000, 40,000, or to about 50,000, then you start building. Go ahead and build you like a research facility, which we're going to get to that. Go ahead and then build your other facilities because now you have money stored up. So in a way, we're taking out the bank loan without taking out the bank loan. We just going to stack it up. Okay. So let's check out our profit margin. Look at that. 1,600. 1,600. We up to 1,600 now. And I say this is like a daily type of income. It's going up right in real time. Okay, we back to 1,000. Shoot, even 1,000. We was up to like 1,700 almost. Good money, good money, good money. Okay, and as we move forward a little bit, you see we're up to 25,000 in our savings. That's the money that we have on hand. So we're being very profitable at this point. We are averaging about 1,500 an hour or a day, however it works. We're averaging about 1,500 and it went up to as much as 1,700. Now I need to fix this. I need to fix this transformer. Why isn't he fixing it? I don't know. We got to get that transformer fixed. The mechanic has been requested for a minute, but he not fixing it. Okay. Well, what we want to do now, we're going to add some foliage around here. I mean, we're in a zoo. Zoos are usually wide open, so people need some shade. And they also want to, see the beauty or beautify the property with foliage, with trees, with bushes, with plants, plant life. So, and then of course other decorations. But yeah, we're going to start with foliage and you're just going to add some in here. It almost doesn't matter. You can kind of put whatever and the people will like it, or you'll see an improvement around the buildings. But then, we want to do it, of course, for the people that are going to view your part for yourself. If you YouTube, or if you just like to post pictures. And hey, if you post pictures and you want to do more with Planet Zoo or even Planet Coaster, let me know in the comments. I have a Discord and we can post pictures in the Discord of your creations. If you're starting out, if you're learning. Again, I'm not the super builder, but the more you build, the more you learn, the more your park starts to grow and look cool. You see, we got this little shrubbery type thing we doing right here. Just, planting little things right here. Just a nice little happy bush. Nice little happy squirrel. Yes, we hit him with that Bob Ross. If you're not familiar with Bob Ross, go look up Bob Ross, man. Bob Ross was this crazy talented painter. He used to come on, even if you was a kid, he just come on he came out years ago, but even on the school channels, man, he would come on, he'd paint and he'd talk, and it was just so cool. He had this big afro. Yeah, man, look up Bob Ross. He always said happy things. I got a happy little squirrel. This is a happy little bush. All right. So now we're also beautifying the habitat, and around the habitat, around the walkways. Again, this will make people happier. Of course, they'll be able to breathe more. Trees produce oxygen, so we want to keep everybody breathing in and out, all right? And then it adds to, again, the beauty of the park. And it provides some shade. I got to imagine that this is providing shade for the people, so we're just putting some around for now. What I do is go back and check to make sure that the trees that the wild dogs, the ones that are in their pen, are the ones they like, because I could be placing these and they could totally not like this, and it will be bringing down their mood, and we want to keep their mood up. So you see, we've added some trees around the park. Cool, cool, cool. And let's see what these people are thinking. You see, they're lining up more too. Now, they were already starting to line up. Okay, spent money on tickets. He's about to spend some money on food. I want to see if I can see the spending go up. What did y'all spend? 30 on tickets. I want to see some food purchases, man. What are food purchases? I need to show that. Come on, come on. I just want to see the indicator say they spent the money, man. It's showing the tickets, but what about the food? Okay, this power source is failing. Why aren't they fixing what is going on here? My mechanic should have fixed this already. What is the deal? Oh, I don't think they can get to it. Oh, okay. I boxed it in because I wanted to protect it, keep it away from people's eyesight, because it brings down people's morale when they see things like the staff buildings and see things like the transformers. But I actually boxed it in too much, so the mechanic can't get to it to fix it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take this wall out, and I'm gonna have to make a door or something in here so that the mechanic can get to the transformer. So it's a part of a group. So what we want to do is edit the group. Yeah, these are the different facilities that are all within that group, 46 objects right now. So yeah, we're going to enter group edit mode. Bam. Not sure which one of these I want to get rid of. Okay, there we go. Cool. So now they should be able to get to it, but I think I still got to put a path. I'm going to put a path to the transformer. We'll do a staff path. That way, the staff only. We won't have to worry about any civilians, any visitors coming back here and messing with this. Why isn't it? Oh, the front of it's on the other side too. Doggone it. I'm gonna have to rotate this thing. I am gonna have to rotate this thing. Okay, so we go to move, which you can also press M. We're gonna put it right back here in the same place. We're just gonna rotate you around. Just rotate you around so we can get a road to you. Yeah, I think that will work. All right, cool. Now we want to go to our staff paths. That rhymes. Staff, path, math. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. All right, cool. So yeah, we don't have to worry about any of the visitors coming to this path. All right, mechanic. Now where you at? We need you to come fix this jamming. Can I find my mechanic? There you go. He was waiting. He was like, bruh, I've been trying to get to this thing for a minute. You was supposed to been made a door here. I put the request in a month ago. My bad, mechanic. I didn't realize it. All right. I missed the email, okay? Work with me here, buddy. We thriving now. We getting your checks up. And you see that we up to 28,000. So yeah. We doing it big now. We doing it big. We making money. Now the amount of people still kind of goes up and down, but I think that may be because of the day to night cycle. But we were up to at least about 150, I believe. Now we're going upward from like a 120, 123. We're up to 129, 130. And now what we're going to do to continue encouraging this growth that we're getting, I'm going to place a couple more trees over here. This is going to be my little area I'm going to build next. But yeah, we want to keep these customers coming in, keep them happy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add to this building. That's the last thing. There are signs that they already have signage that actually goes with each shop. If you go to the signs, and they're custom. So since this is the Chief Beef, we're going to put a Chief Beef sign up here. Chief Beef. Okay. And then this is the hot dog joint. So no, that's the gulpy one. So I think I'm going to just do this kind of straight up more narrow one so it'll fit here better. Well, I had to take a look at the extended one, but yeah, it wasn't working. So I'm trying to see if I can raise or lower this. It doesn't look like it's just snapping it there in a specific place. So I guess I'm gonna have to rock with that. I look at the employee. You see him just jump out. Where you going, dude? He know we got money to make. Okay, so I'm having a hard time getting the gulpy because again, it's snapping it and it's just snapping it at this high point. So what I'm doing, I was trying to figure out what controls to get it where you can do this, where you can raise it and lower it manually. It brings out the handles. I can pull it forward. I can pull it backwards. You can raise it or you can lower it. So you will still always have that level of customization on this game when things just don't fit or sit exactly where you want it to. They still have other options where to pull out the little handlebars and you can really, really get your positioning right. Okay, so that one. We either go with the small one. I like the one with the words, actually. Ooh, and the balloon look like it's about to float off the building, make it look realer. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's looking good, man. That's coming along really nicely. Okay, we had to do the one for the bathroom as well, the bathroom sign to let everyone know where you can go and relieve yourself if necessary. All right, so the wild dogs are looking good. They looking happy right now. The people are happy. We're up to 32,000, so the money is coming in. We'll check our animal market. Again, always check back to the animal market. Do the cash listings when you're starting out. You can still get some once you grow using your conservation credits, but start with the cash. And when you see ones like this, again, they're not going to be perfect because they're cash. And very rarely do you see people selling the ones with the gold, bronze, gold, silver, bronze. But you can still get ones as long as they're not red. Go ahead and buy them. And even if they live for a little while and once they, pass along, you just keep stocking them up, restocking them, and it keeps the people happy as they're looking at the animals that you have in your areas. All right. So yeah, I'm delivering some of these. We're going to go ahead and bring some more in here. We're going to have plenty of wild dogs, wild dingoes. You know what I mean? Look at them. They happy. They run around. They got their space. That is what's up. Okay, right now the profit isn't up, but it's because it's still a new day. We got to let that reaccumulate. And then we can see what our profit margins look like. But we making money, guys. We making money. Let me know in the comments if you making money. Let me know if you started like this. You started slowly. You took it easy. You paced yourself. Let me know if you looked into these videos and it's helping. Yeah, let me know in the comment box. Okay, the hard shelter. We actually need another hard shelter for them. They don't have enough space now that we've added more wild dogs. So I'm going to probably just duplicate this and put this here. And I move this wooden thing out of the way. Ooh, it'd be cool if I could make it fit in it. That might actually give it a little flavor. I'm gonna get rid of this pole. But I'm gonna leave these wood things. It's almost like it gives them a sense of protection if I leave those little wood blocks right there. Yeah, to get them a sense of protection. So look, their habitat has went up to 82. So that's cool. That's cool. That actually helped. The impact was seen immediately. The people is out here. They loving it. They loving it. Yeah, they loving our park. And again, I always just keep checking back. Now that you got that cash coming in, you can just buy. You basically, well, you got like a 30, I think, animal limit. But, you know, for your trade center, unless there's like a larger trade center that comes later that probably holds more. That's probably the case. But for now, that's plenty of slots for you. That's plenty. So you can buy a variety of animal types. As you see, I have the African buffalo, the common ostrich. I have the common warthog. You see that? I have all types of animals. And so you're just prepping yourself for when you're ready because you get the best ones available. Then as you start to build new pens, you know, new habitats and such, you got your animals ready and you got good, solid ones. All right. So guys, again, hit me in the comment box. Let me know how you feel about Planet Zoo. Let me know what you think about the game, the building, you know, the animals, the management side of it. I think it's an awesome game, and I really, really enjoy this game. I love it. Also, Planet Zoo is another one. Planet Coaster, which is the other title using the same framework that you would love as well if you like building and roller coasters. All right. Make sure you guys. Like this so this video can get up and the ranks can be seen more. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to see more of these great videos that are coming in the future. Share this so others can check it out, okay? And again, hit me in that comment box. Charles Macro, Planet Zoo. We are starting successfully. We making money, and the people are loving it. Thank you for stopping through, and I'm going to holler at you. Peace.
I run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game.